Good morning, Year 2, and welcome to your maths lesson. I'm going to share my screen now and let's get started. Okay, as always, we're going to start with our fast five. So in a moment, pause the screen, time yourself 5 to 10 minutes and see how many of these questions you can do in that time. Off you go. Okay, well done, fantastic. Okay, well done if you've done lots of these. Let's go through the answers and see how many you got right. So the first one we're going to go for is 7 add 5 is going to be 12. 11 take away 4 is going to be 7. 66 add 31, I'm going to do my 10s and then my 1s, so I'm going to get 97. 93 take away 11, I'm going to take away my 10, so I'll get 83 and then take away my 1, so I'll get 82. 35 add 17, I'm going to do 35 add 10, so I'm going to get 45, and then add my 7 is 52, but you may have done your drawing methods, which is absolutely fine. 65 take away 48, so I'm going to do 65 take away 40, which will get us down to 25, and then take away 8, which will get us to 17. Okay, 74 add 17, so we're doing 74, we add 10 and we get 84, and then add our 7 and we get 91. 53 take away 35, so we're going to do 53 take away 30, which is 23, take away 5, 18. 4 times 10, 40. 7 times 5, 35. 10 times 2 is 20. 10 times 2 equals 20. And then 10 times 10 equals 100. So well done if you got all those right. Give yourself a mini round of applause and let's move on to today's learning. Today we're going to share into equal groups, which is what you started doing a little bit of yesterday. We're going to read a problem. We're going to see how many groups we're sharing into. We're going to share equally the amount we've got one by one until we have the amount we need. And then we're going to count how many are in each group. And then we're going to show it as a part whole. Okay. Okay, let's carry on. So the first thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to work out what does sharing mean, what is the mathematical word that we use which means sharing, and what does equal mean, equal. Okay, off you go, work it out. Pause the screen if you need to. Okay, fantastic. So sharing means to be equal and to give the same amount to everybody. So everybody gets the same amount of food or amount of objects or amount of toys or whatever. So sharing means to be fair and to be equal. The mathematical word for sharing, which means sharing, is divide. So we use the divide sign, which we'll talk about in a little while, and the word we use is divide, and that means to share into equal groups, to put the same amount, the same number into each group, and equal means they're the same. So when we share, we put the same amount into each group that we need to use, and we make sure that each group has the same. So let's get started. I've got a problem. I've got 12 cars in my toy shop and they're going to be shared between 4 children. And I need to know how many they will get each. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my groups that I'm sharing between. So I'm sharing between 4 groups, 4 children, okay? And I'm sharing 12 cars. So I'm going to get my pen and I'm going to very carefully give 1 to each, counting until I get to 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they've all got 1 each. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've counted out and made sure that everyone's got the same. So I put the same amount in each time. And I've counted until I've got to 12. Then if I look at each group, each person has got 1, 2, 3. I just need to check that everybody's got 3, and they do. So each of them will get 3. So my answer for how much they will get each is 3. But how would I write this as a number sentence? What sign means share, or the posh word, the mathematical word, divide? What would my number sentence be? Instead of writing 12 shared between 4, I'm going to write 12. And then I'm going to write this sign here. So it's like a takeaway sign, but then it's got a dot either side. And this means divide, which means share. And it's a quicker way of putting it. And then I'm going to put 4 because that's how many groups I've shared it between. And then my answer is how many we get each, which is 3. Okay, so here I've got my part whole. And I need to fill in my numbers. So my total, my whole number is going to be 12. Okay, and then I've got 4 parts because I've got 4 groups which I've shared between. And in each group, I'm going to have 3. It's very weird, this pen. Okay, and then 3, add 3, add 3, add 3 equals 12. So I've got 4 parts. The parts are going how many groups I've got. Then I put in it how much is it going to be in each part and going to be in each group. So that's how we do a sharing division problem. Okay, now let's go on to our first question today that you're going to do by yourself. So there are 20 pencils that need to be shared between 5 pots. How many will be in each pot? So in my classroom, 20 pencils, got to share them out between the 5 pots. How many will be in each pot? How could we write this as a number sentence? What sign means share? So write your number sentence that you write first of all, then draw your number of groups, your number of pots, your number of whatever, share out your pencils and tell me how many we will get each. Off you go, pause me now. Okay, well done. So there's 20 pencils, they need to be shared between 5 pots. So I've got 20. And I've got my divide sign, which means share. And that's between 5 pots. And then my equals, ready for my answer. So I've got 20 pencils that need to be shared between these 5 pots. So I've drawn my 5 groups and I'm going to share them out really equally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And in each group, I have got 4. So my answer here is going to be 4 because I've shared it out equally and they each got 4. So now I've got my part whole. My whole number is going to be my big total, which is 20, my 20 pencils. And I've got my 5 parts, my 5 groups that I've shared between my 5 pots. And in each of them, I'm going to put 4. Because that's how many is in each. Okay? And 4 add 4, add 4, add 4, add 4 equals 20. So that's the first question. Well done if you've got all of those right. Right, now, there are 18 children and they need to be shared between the 3 buses that they need to get to school. How many children will be on each bus? So what will your number sentence be? Write that for me now and then draw your problem, work out the answer and then show it as a part whole for me. Off you go. Pause the screen. Okay, well done. You should have sorted that out. So your number sentence is going to be 18 divided by 3 because it's shared into 3 groups, 3 buses. And I've drawn my 3 groups and now I'm going to share my 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So my answer in each of my buses, in each of my groups is 6. I've got 6 in each, so my answer is going to be 6. 18 divided by 3 is going to equal 6. And to show it as my part whole, my whole number is going to be 18. That's my big number. And in each of my parts, my 3 parts, my 3 groups, my 3 buses, I'm going to have 6 children. So that's what my part whole will look like. Okay? Fantastic. Well done. Right, so we're going to use this now to solve these problems. So have a go and pause your screen. And you've got all of these problems to have a go at and work out, to draw the picture for, the number sentence for, and the part whole for you. So the first one, 16 books need to be shared onto 4 shelves. How many on each shelf? So I'm going to write my number sentence, which is going to be 16 divided by 4. I'm going to draw my 4 groups to make my 4 shells. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to share them out to get my answer. And then as an extra challenge, I am going to draw my part whole. So have a go at these 5 questions now at home, drawing for each picture the number sentence, the picture and the part whole, and then send them to us at year 2 at thepalmacademy.com. Pause and have a go now. Okay, well done. If you finish those, fantastic. And remember to send them to us and we will have a look. The next one though is an extra stretch challenge. Now we haven't got it worded quite the same. So 20 divided by 4 is 20 shared into 4 groups. Can you have a go at drawing a picture for each of these number sentences of your sharing, and also have a go at doing a part whole for each of these number sentences as well. So you haven't got the words to help you draw the picture, but see if you can have a go. Pause the screen if you need to, and send any of your answers to year 2 at thepalmacademy.com. Enjoy sharing, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.